I'm Joe Gintasio, president of the Art Institute of Tampa, and it's my pleasure to welcome you here today. I want to thank Representative Peters for this opportunity to link the skills of our students with a commitment to make a difference in this community through this campaign to change the attitudes about homelessness. The Art Institute of Tampa has been providing higher education in the fields of design, media arts, fashion, and culinary since 2004. Our goal is to prepare students for professional positions in their fields. One of the ways we do that is by incorporating real-world practical experience into the curriculum whenever possible. As president of the Art Institute, I'm excited to see our campus involved in such an important project. I'm exceptionally proud of our creative and talented students for using their skills in a project that gives back to the community. At the Art Institute, we try to promote opportunities for our students, staff, and faculty to be involved in service projects. When we can combine invaluable practical experience with giving back, it's a win-win for everybody involved. It's now my pleasure to introduce Representative Kathleen Peters, whose vision and inspiration has brought us all here today.
Good afternoon. I am so pleased to see you all here. Thank you so much for coming. This is so close to my heart that there just aren't even words to express. Homelessness is such a large problem, not only in Pinellas County and Hillsborough County, but across the state of Florida. Currently, Florida ranks third in the nation for homeless population. Last January, Pinellas County engaged in a point-in-time contact account, and they counted more than 6,000 homeless people, and 38% of them were children. That comes to approximately 2,500 children that were counted as homeless just in Pinellas County. Nationally, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development reports that homelessness among families with children is the fastest growing homeless population. This is also true of Florida. For school year 2011-12, Florida's public schools identified 63,685 students in this state that are homeless. This includes families that have lost their housing and they're staying with extended families, they're staying with friends, they're staying in hotels, they're staying in their car, and many are staying in their tents. And most of them are invisible, and we don't even know where they are. We pay a high price on many levels addressing this issue. We pay a high price for the innocence that is lost among our children. We pay a high price for the cost of criminalizing our homeless when we arrest them for loitering or for nonviolent crimes that they commit relating to their circumstances. The vision of this campaign is to identify the behavior of the public that, if it were changed, it would be a catalyst to moving our homeless population to a life of independence. We believe that this campaign, if it is successful, that will effectively move the homeless from the streets and into programs where they can get on a path of independence. Because if we can get them into the programs, we can get them the services they need. We can get them the health and mental health services that they need. We can get them the job skills or the life skills training that they need. We can get them the temporary housing that we need. Because the nonprofits, the faith-based communities, they know how to do this. They're the experts. And this is so much more cost-effective than when government decides that they're going to take care of it. Because when government does that, they typically, the city will make an ordinance, and then we end up arresting our homeless because they've been loitering, or they're sleeping in the park after dark, or something that's really a nonviolence offense. And it is not cost effective, it just perpetuates the bureaucracy, because we know that when we arrest somebody in Pinellas County, it costs about $105 a day. That does not include the court cost. That does not include the state attorney and the public defender. That does not include the probation officers. But we can put them into a program where they can get the appropriate services, and it costs about $13 to $20 a day. The economy of it just makes sense. To successfully address this community-wide problem, we need to bring the entire community together with all of its resources, because it's truly going to take a village. A village to understand the homelessness in Florida, a village that recognizes that many children and families are living on the streets, a village that recognizes that many of our homeless children and families are being victimized by predators every day, and they're forcing them into modern-day slavery with labor and sex trafficking. I am so pleased that the Clearwater Regional Chamber of Commerce and the Homeless Board of Pinellas County agreed to move forward with this initiative. I also want to thank our corporate sponsors of Bright House Networks. They were the first one to jump on board. I'm really proud of the work they do in our community. The Tampa Bay Times, CBS Outdoor, Jiffy Reprographics, and there's so many more that are lining up to help us. I'm so pleased to announce that most of the homeless coalitions across the state and the school districts across the state are now joining us. We're starting to work with some universities to help us. And I'm pleased to announce that we've got lots of state representatives that are going to be liaisons to those homeless coalitions. And two of the aides of them are here. We've got Rachel with Representative Pilon, and we've got Lori with Representative Cumby is here, because each one of them have agreed to be the liaison for their homeless coalition, because we're going to make a difference across the state. But more than anything, I am so excited about the Art Institute of Tampa and their creative and innovative students, because I know that that creative ingenuity is going to help us truly raise awareness and evoke change. Thank you so much.